Hello everyone, FunshineX here, and this is Computerizing Minecraft episode 28, my Let's Play Minecraft with mods, and today it's time to exploit some energy. Yeah, what some people consider an exploit. It's using red power to put water buckets into water generators and to create a lot of power for very little effort. So we're going to do that. I don't really care anymore if this world is exploiting. I've been using equivalent exchange and all that kind of stuff just to keep it moving along, keep it interesting. When you have that kind of thing, why not use it? So, yeah, I'm going to build this room here. It doesn't need to be that big. Put a few generators in there and a puddle of water, and we'll just set up some retrievers, and we should be good to go. So I'll be back when this room is fully built. Be right back. Okay, the room is done, so first thing to do is take some of the generators and turn them into water mills. I'm actually going to need a few more generators. So we need our iron furnaces, refined iron, and batteries. What do we got? Quite a few iron furnaces. That'll give us 8 total. Yeah, that'll be good. We got 5 of those. Oh, we don't need those. We need batteries. Don't have any. Okay, whoa, what's going on? 10. Cabling. Oh, I need some rubber. Can I get rubber out of here or only resin? Ah, man. Okay, I'm gonna need to go find a rubber tree. I can only do 4 of them right now. Not happy about that. Since this sorting system is new, I'm still learning where I put everything. I can request it, but that's... And some refined iron. Oh, I've just built that really wrong. What did I miss? Oh, wrong side. Okay, that gets us 7 with 1 more as soon as we get the other battery. Oh, I can make. Oh, we got it. We're good. Okay, there's our 8 generators. Now to turn those into water mills, we just need wood and sticks. I got a ton of wood one of these places here. That one. Whoa, too much wood. That tree farm is going nuts. And sticks. Might need to make a few more. Let's see, 8 times 4, 32. Nope, we're okay. Oh, and those make 2 each? Holy crap. Alright, well let's just go with 8 for now and save the rest of the generators in case I need them for something else. Okay, 8 water mills. I also need some buckets. And I'm going to need a deployer. Let's see if I have any red power stuff here. Transposer, buffer, regulator. None of which that I need. So deployer to get the water. Chest piston. Do I have an extra chest? Nope. regular iron. Okay. There's our deployer. Now, what do we got as far as redstone tubing here? It's this. Nope. Oh, goodness. That one. One of these, 3 of those. We're going to need a lot more. Alright, that should be plenty. Let's make a few more of them redstone. Okay, let's go get the general layout and then we'll come back and get whatever else we need. Let's see, this room is 3. So I wonder if I do 3 by 3 maybe? Or I could just do a circle of 8. Can I break these? I think they'll turn into a generator. Okay, that's 8 of those. Of course, I'm going to be picky about the way they're facing. Actually, I'd like them all facing forward. Come on, give me power. It's daytime. Okay, we'll let that. I'll worry about the orientation in a second. Okay, so if I come down here, get to the middle. I can do let's leave that open for a second. Where's my deployer? Put some water here. And we'll pull out of the deployer right here. Should work. Or do we need one more spot? Let's go get a retriever. Okay, lots of fun stuff. I think I just used all my brass, so we'll need some copper. Hopefully got enough juice in this guy because I don't have any solar panels powering him. Okay, plenty of brass. Now we need ender pearls. Do I have any? Just enough. Have I taught these guys? Better make sure. Yep, cool, now I have. We also need leather, a filter, blue ally, and regular. Regular irons here. So let's get some leather. Should also be in this chest. Blue. And a filter is going to be another piston, which we need redstone for. Alright, I think I have everything I need. Oh, gold. Just enough. Nice when that happens, huh? Okay, the retriever. So, deployer is going to have a filter pulling out full buckets of water, so I'm going to need a spot right here underneath it. Don't have enough room to go to make it nice. Guess I go down one. Put a retriever here. Gotta power it. I can do that with cabling. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so that's going to pull all of the empty buckets out of those guys. Now we need a filter. At least I've got good at making pistons, huh? Wood. Oh, I need more gold and another red doped. Oops, 2 of those. Guess I don't need a chest. Need to get some water. Okay, so that will pump them. Into there. There you go. And this one, is that the one that needs to be redstone? Yeah, we'll worry about it later. Okay, get some water. Alright, we're getting a little bit long, so let me grab all the rest of the stuff that I need and come back when I'm finishing building that back. Okay, I was going to show you I'm going to power my battery box here by thermopiles. So let's put some lava there. Thermopile right there. It's not quite what I wanted to do. Looks like it's flowing to me, but I guess not. And we need some water. Come on, help it out. This is 3 blocks across, so it's an infinite source. Water right there. And here. Should give this guy a little bit of power. Yes, no, come on. Not even a little bit? Did I do it wrong? I'll be back and see if that worked or not. Maybe I did something wrong. Okay, after putting 2 thermopiles, it's slowly going up there, trickling up. I could go charge a battery there and help it. We'll have to monitor it and see if it's able to keep up with what it needs to do. What a nice jump. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm pretty much all done. I know it's a little crowded in here, hopefully you guys can see, but there's a redstone tube here that delivers the stuff from the retriever back into the deployer. The filter is connected to a redstone tube here, and these are all going to be on some jacketed wire. If I can get out of here. Oops. without getting in lava would be awesome. Where did my jacketed wire go? Did you burn? Oh, there you are. Okay. Go seal that up. The thermopiles are putting out quite a bit of energy now that they're warmed up, so it should be good there. Why are you that color? You should be this color. Okay, and then we've got the 3 wide here, so this can pull out full buckets here. The filter will say, give me all the full buckets and put them into these water mills, and then the retriever was set to pull out empty. So that comes along here. We can put a timer right here, and there it goes. Should start working. So we'll see this pick out some full water. Those will be deployed out into the water mills where Hoover's empty, and then they'll come on back. Looks like it's working great. And these are all just gonna build up power because they're not doing anything yet. And let's go ahead and set this guy to second maybe. This timer will be replaced with a computer that'll just be pulsing, and I can turn it on or off, set the time, that kind of thing, rather than just a timer. So since we're almost time, I'm going to go grab a computer and I'll show you the finished program when I'm back, because we definitely want to computerize this. Be right back. Okay guys, all done. As you can see, we have computerized it. I'll show you what I did. The actual machine itself is unchanged. I just replaced the timer with a computer. The computer is running a little program pretty much infinitely that's going to display the status, the speed that it's outputting a redstone signal to the deployer and everything, the filter, and how many buckets it's processed. That'll just keep counting. I've got some events there handled. They're handing my key press so I can press the plus key. Oops. Be right back. Okay, that's better. You always get it. It works great. It works great. It works great. Then you start filming and it breaks. So, but now you can see I can hit the plus and the speed gets faster. Technically, that's the delay in between redstone pulses. So even though it's going down, it's actually speeding up. You'll see the buckets number growing faster. And what's cool about this is I can pause it, and this just stops all the buckets from going, and you'll see our monitor shows off. And I can just start it up again, and it remembers its speed, remember its buckets. But even if this program crashes, or I close the world, or I even terminate it, watch now the speed. Let's set it to, let's go a little bit faster here. So you can see 0.5 and 68 buckets. Restart it, or go ahead and terminate it. And let's reboot the computer. And you see it remembers exactly what it was at. And so that's pretty much it for the program. You can see the monitor shows me buckets per minute. So it's a little bit better than this speed. I can actually tell how many buckets are going through every minute. And this number is the total count. The total count isn't too accurate. One, because mainly because this deployer filter gets jammed a lot if the water mills are full. You know, if there's no place, then they'll bounce back or it won't send one through. So it's not completely accurate, so I might put an item detector along one of these pipes somewhere, maybe on the ones coming back, to actually measure when a bucket does truly go through the system. But for right now, it's just basically counting how many times it pulsed. And you can see a bucket doesn't come out every time. So I'll definitely edit this number to determine, or to measure actual buckets, not just how many pulses. All right, let's look at the code really quick. Go ahead and terminate it here. The first thing you'll see is I had a problem when I terminated the program. My monitor would still say how many that it was on, and it was processing at speed, and I didn't want to do that. So what I did is I wrote a startup script that wraps the monitor to the top. It runs the watermill program on the shell, and whenever you run a shell program, it basically will stop this program. This one will stop running until the shell program is over. So it's going to run the watermill program. As soon as watermill ends by a terminal, it will... Okay, so once watermill is done, this line will be and it'll clear the monitor and set that it's off. So basically, anytime watermill's not running, it should say off on my monitor. which I thought was pretty cool. So exit this one, and let's look at the watermill program itself. I'm going to start from the bottom up. So I always write a main function just because it's more familiar to me. And you see at the very bottom we run main as part of our program. So the main program is going to read the data, and basically that goes out to a file that stores the speed and the number of buckets that have been processed. So it's going to read that in, so that's how it remembers after you terminate the program. It's going to print the status. That prints the message out to the monitor and the computer screen. If it is currently set to run, then it's going to pull an event. If the event is equal to a timer, it's going to run this tick function. If the event is equal to key, and the person typed either the equal sign or the plus sign on their numpad. The reason I use equals and not plus is because plus is actually a shift equals, and this doesn't count shift really, it just knows that it's equals. And then, so you see this keys numpad add, then it'll count the speed up function. If it's key minus or the numpad minus, then it does the slowdown. If it's the key.s, you hit S, then it'll set running to false. If it's not running, then it clears the monitor, it tells you how to start it back up, and then tells the monitor it's off, and pulls an event, and it waits for you to press the S button. When you do, it sets running to true, and it also starts the initial timer. The interval in the timer is set to the delay value, and so that's how we can speed it up and slow it down. We just increment or decrement the delay. That's all there is for the main function. Let's go back up to the top. Oops. You can see that I initialize the number of buckets and delay. It really doesn't matter for the first time, basically, if there's not a file there. Set running as default at the very beginning, wrap the monitor. Here's the read data. This goes out to the file system, and it checks for a file called data. If it exists, then it opens it up, and it reads the first line as the number of buckets, second line is the delay. To save it, just as the opposite, it writes to the data file. First line number of buckets, second line delay, and closes the file. When that timer ticks over every time, it's going to go ahead and do a pulse. So set the output to true, set the output to false, and then it's going to restart the timer back with the delay that's currently set and increment the number of buckets. And you can see this one basically counts the number of redstone pulses, not truly number of buckets. So this is line of code I need to fix. Speed up just takes the delay and lowers the delay, so there's less time in between ticks, but it can't go faster than 0.4 because computers start having problems when you try and pulse them faster than that. I think you might be able to go a little bit faster, but that's just a threshold that I've kind of used. So if you try and keep speeding it up, it'll tell you, sorry, you're going at the max speed. And if you just want to slow it down, it just increments the delay. I've got a clear function that clears the terminal, clears the monitor. And the print status function just calls that clear. It saved that data out to the file. So basically every tick, it's resaving that data. And then to get the speed in buckets per minute, it's taken 60 seconds, dividing by the total number of seconds for the pulse, which is 0.4 plus the delay, adding a half a second and calculating the floor, and that basically rounds to an integer, just the way that works. And so that's the way we get the buckets per minute, and the number of buckets is just a normal value. And I do kind of the same thing on the terminal as well. And that's it, guys. Go ahead and rewind YouTube, pause it, feel free to go ahead and grab this. I still haven't really worked out a way to take my programs and give them to you in a nice fashion. So that will be it. Let's go ahead and start it up again, just so you can see it running again. And let's see if we can go, yeah, 0.5 is good. Actually, 0.5 is pretty fast for a watermill system. We don't really need it that fast. This is probably plenty. And then you can see I've gone ahead and run some wires through the wall, and they just go back into my MFSU here. And this should be gaining power quite quickly. So now I've got some daytime power for my solar panels, and then when it's night, or even during the day, I've got some supplemental power from these 8 windmills. That's it, guys. This has been FunshineX for Computerizing Minecraft. I will see you next time. See you later. Bye.